say that's the funniest thing, though?
Well, maybe not the funniest, but it's one that I'm willing to share right now.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Well, it seems that it's very funny because she likes it a lot. She's remembering is reliving, and she's thinking about it, and she remembers, and she's laughing and giggling, and she's like, so.
Yeah.
And if the director likes it so much, I can only imagine how much we are gonna like it. I can't
Well,
wait.
I really hope so. You know, we have a great crew. We have a fantastic crew. And our first AD said, and he's the guy who's kind of in charge of making sure the day goes smoothly. He handles all the crew and everything.
Yeah.
He said, you know what? The crew is laughing, and that's a really good sign.
That's a really good sign. That is true.
Crew is laughing.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is something that I wrote it for actors. I want actors to be able to enjoy this because I know that we share this frustration with a lot of our fellow actors who have had to go through these years of these self-tapes, and you know, it's frustrating. So I want everyone to enjoy this, that everyone can laugh.
But listen, it's gonna be, you did it for actors, but it's gonna be actors, people that are inspired in being an actor, that are dreaming to be an actor, and there are people that are struggling, looking for job and going to interviews, and all these people are gonna relate to that. It's very relatable. It's very relatable. So, but I see that you ain't what it was, and it definitely gonna identify with that audience, with the fellow actors as well. Now, talking about audience, what did you hope for your audience to take away from self-tape, especially those outside of the entertainment world, like the ones I mentioned? How did you?
Well, I think it's always nice to shine a light kind of on what we go through as performers, you know. Even people who are not in the industry, I think sometimes have this very glamorized view of what it is to be an actor. And they just think of the finished product, like, oh, you get to be in movies. Oh, you get to be in plays, and you get a dressing room, and you get paid for it, you know. Yeah. But there's a lot of grunt work that goes on before you even get a job, and the grind, and the just kind of the situations that you find yourself in that are not glamorous, that are not fun. And I think it's always interesting to show that to people, but I also want
not to let them forget that.
And to have some appreciation for what it takes. Yeah. But also, I think maybe even more so, I think if I could be an inspiration to anyone, it's that if you're in a situation that doesn't work for you, take it and use it and make something of it. So that it ends up.
Oh, wow. I love that.
You know, because you're taking your own power back by doing that. And anyone can do that in any situation that they might be in.
That was beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, very good. How does, I know that I'm taking a lot of your time and I feel kind of bad, but this is so great and I'm learning so much, and this is such a good material. And so one more question. How do you see comedy as a tool for resilience in a show business? I left that question to the last because I really like this question. Waiting for that answer.
I think it's essential. You have to have a sense of humor to get through these kinds of
What you mean, no?
Pardon?
No,
Duncan, stop.
I'm agreeing with her.
Because you were doing that, and then you. I'm sorry, Courtney, you were saying.
No, I mean,
I think he probably would agree with that.
I'm punctuating what she's saying. Yeah.
Put that drop of humor there, because he has to do that.
Well, I mean, it gets you through everything, doesn't it? The humor, it really does. It gets you through all kinds of times. And it reminds you of who you are, because humor hits differently for everybody, you know. And if you know what's funny to you, that brings you alive as a human being. That shows your unique self, right? So I don't know. I'm just always all about the humor in any situation.
Yeah. Laugh is the best medicine.
It is.
Yes, totally. Totally. I couldn't. I don't think I could live without humor. You know.
No, I don't think that anybody could. That would be a very sad world.
Absolutely.
Humor can rescue us from anxiety, from depression, from stress. Uh, I'm one that are those people that when I'm like things are not going, it's okay not to be okay, and there are days that are not
Mhm.
going well, but that you will still struggle, and sometimes it hits you like, okay, I want to be positive, but this is too much. And
Mhm.
the best and more therapeutic thing is to go and put something funny there, funny to
Mhm.
hear, to listen to, or something to watch. And before you know it, you're smiling, you're laughing, you're releasing some dopamine, and you feel better.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
So that contribution that you guys are doing to the world, I, on behalf of the whole humanity, thank you. And now, what was your favorite part of collaborating with Duncan? Oh, I'd like to know this.
You know, I think just the joy of like when we did Macho together, it was just the joy of knowing that we had this
Yeah,
great idea
yeah.
and that we were finally doing it. Because we thought of that idea like 20 years
Yeah,
ago.
some ridiculous
Something, it took us
long.
20 years to make that three.
Wow.
Yes, yes. And so when we were finally doing it, and it was a beautiful weekend, the weather was perfect, the
But
shoot was perfect,
everything
Yes,
that
it
could have
was.
gone right went right.
and it was just like such a celebration of everything that we wanted to do. It was
It
just
took
so
20
great.
years, but it was when it came to life in the right moment. So it was in the right time.
Yeah.
It,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was totally the right time.
yeah. What was your favorite part of creativity with Duncan?
I think just knowing that we took our ideas and made them happen, you know, just doing it, just putting it all out there and going for it,
Like you
you
look
know?
at each other like, let's do this, and then you go.
Yeah. Just like,
What a team! Love it, love it.
It's
How
funny.
did
I was
you?
watching her on a moped.
No, wait. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that. But I want to ask you, how did you keep the creativity spark alive while raising a family and making a film? Because I know he's great and wonderful, wonderful husband and father, but being a woman is has no comparison. We have so much in our tray, much more, and so many responsibility. We worry. Is that our nature to worry more than the men? They're more practical. It's the way that our brain is designed because we mother, we protective, we want to be protected, provided, and take care of everything, the environment, everything. How did you do this? How did you keep that spark alive while you're raising a family and making films?
I think it's a matter of setting aside a time to do the things that have to be done. You know,
Okay.
my instinct, and you're 100% right, Denise. Like my instinct is take care of the family first. Like I can't just go off and shut the door and say, I mean, I'm doing it right now, as a matter of fact. But it's like first I want to make sure people are fed or they have like what they need and all that stuff.
Their
That's my first.
health, their emotional health. Who are their
Yeah,
friends? How they're doing in school? How you doing on your job? How am I doing? How is the house? It's a lot.
There's a
it's a
lot.
lot.
Yeah,
It's a lot. And
yeah,
sometimes it feels like the creative stuff comes last, but I think with that comes peace of mind that you've taken care of the important things, you know?
Priorities.
Yeah. And then, in your free time, you just keep that brain moving. It's always going. You know what I mean? I'm sure it's the same
Yeah.
with you.
She's so
In your
pretty.
free
Mwah. I love it. You see, we can do it. We can do it all, girls. We can do it.
time.
Courtney
yeah.
did it. We can do it.
And then you
You
have
can.
you have the support,
Yeah,
from your partner. And if you don't have a partner, if you have a faith life, I mean, I feel the support of God when I
of
put
course.
everything into everything that I
Of
have. You know what I
course.
mean? I do.
With God in your corner, you are the majority.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a win with that. With that, that's important. The spiritual support also for all your family. You don't have a husband, friends, and also like for me, it was to focus on my kids. My kids give me the fuel and the energy to keep going, to watching them being safe, being educated, being providing for them, that kept me focused and kept me going. So even if you don't have a husband, you still can find your source of energy. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, rapid questions for you
Oh, okay.
before we talk about Macho. Okay. All right. Worst self-tape blooper.
For me, oh my gosh.
Ooh.
She has no
I don't,
blooper.
I don't remember. No, I'm sure I did.
I think we try to push these out of our memory.
I know. I blocked it out.
Delete.
They're probably on this hard drive right now, but we don't want to think about it. What's your worst?
Delete.
I don't remember. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm failing
I'm
this
gonna let
question.
you cook that one. I'm gonna let you cook that one.
Okay.
Okay.
And then let's, because I think that I think I got one.
Okay.
Okay.
But I don't, okay, but then drink after to direct and not Duncan. Go.
The drink after.
Dream actor to direct.
Oh,
That's
dream
not
actor
me.
to direct. It's not you. Okay. Oh my gosh. I haven't thought about it. Direct. Who do I want to direct? You know what? I have to be honest with you. More of my friends.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
More of my friends. Yeah.
okay.
I don't necessarily want to work with any big stars. Just want to work with people I know.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That you can connect and communicate, and you know how
Yes.
to.
Yes. And
Okay.
bring them up. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Generally just as talented.
They're
just
so
not
talented.
as well
Yeah.
known.
I have to put you in that hot spot,
Okay.
but any name come to mind? Which one is your favorite of your friends?
Ooh, I like my friends. Well, some of the people that we worked with already during self tape. I'd love to
Self-tape.
work with Cynthia
Okay.
Beckert again. I'd love to work with Cameron Francis again. I'd love to work. I mean, all of our co-stars have been fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of people here in the Orlando community that I'd love to work with. I'd love to work with James Yan. He knows who he is. He's a comedian.
Okay.
Um,
All
let's
right.
see.
I don't want to make them fight each other and get jealous. Like you said, she's your favorite. So he's his favorite. I don't want to make them fight. So okay, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Now, one word that to describe your directing style.
Focused.
Okay.
Focused. Yeah, I know what I want going into a scene, and I'm pretty focused on it.
Okay.
Does
Focus.
that work?
Duncan's funniest audition moment.
I think when he was using this Roman shield
Scoot him.
that he had made with my son for one of my son's like 5th grade projects, he was using it, and I was throwing these like things at him, and he was blocking them with this shield. I don't even know what the audition was for, but we
I
found
forgot.
it.
Yeah.
We used it in some of the promotional material for self-tape.
She was throwing like Minecraft dynamite and stuff, and I'm blocking it with the Roman scutum.
Yeah,
Oh.
so funny.
Well, that sounds
Yeah.
It
fun.
wasn't even a real Roman scutum. It was a piece of cardboard
That you just made up something.
son and I made with red and yellow tape to make it look like a Roman shield.
Okay. Cool. Oh man, I would like to see that.
It was pretty
All
crazy.
right. So guys, these questions are for both of you. Macho.
Hi, everyone. I'm Michael Fair from FilmFestivalCircuit.com. Today I'm highlighting Macho, directed by Courtney Bahr. The story follows an Englishman on holiday who has a life-changing encounter with a local. What makes a man truly attractive? Is it looks, body moves, or even smell? Macho takes that question to a hilarious extreme. One character drenches themselves in cologne, becoming irresistible to women but unbearable to men. The comedy comes to life when a suave local clashes with a lonely vacationer. And to make things even funnier, the two actors swap traditional gender roles. Combined with clever blocking, limited space, and a vintage European mock advertisement style set to 1960s Italian music, the short creates a unique comedic experience. The judges were especially impressed by how Macho perfectly captured the look and feel of a classic advertisement. The attention to detail made the piece polished, believable, and highly entertaining. The writing stood out for its use of physical comedy, which kept the humor engaging from start to finish. Performances were another highlight, with actors portraying multiple roles, even switching genders, which heightened the comedy. The judges feel like this will be an audience favorite at the festival.
Genre bending and character play, that was insane. I thought that I was watching, it was like Eddie Murphy movie. I can't remember the name now, that he played all the characters.
Doctor, was that
Dr.
Oh,
Dolittle? No, that wasn't Dr. Dolittle.
I know. Professor Clump or something?
Professor something. He plays
yeah.
everybody characters. The grandma, the grandpa,
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
teenager, the wife, like everybody. You guys. But listen, this is crazy. The guys, what you did there is such a bold and play for sure. What inspired you to take on multiple roles? Across the genders, ages, in just one film.
I mean, when we first wrote this piece, I don't think that's what we had in mind. But
No.
when we were getting closer to shooting it, I said, why don't we just play all the
Do
parts?
all the
I don't know
roles.
why I came up with the idea, but it just seemed like it would be a fun challenge, you know?
I
To
bet.
do
I
that.
mean, you guys are doing all the characters. The gentleman. You Duncan play woman, man, oh
Yeah.
man. You played the girl, a man, a woman. That was really cool. I have to say that this is a great display of your talent, guys. Great display of your talent. That was amazing. My favorite part was, of course, the motorbike. When the little,
That was so much fun.
that
We were
was,
like, I don't know how we're gonna do this
I
safely.
rewinded back and forth, and I was like, how did they do this? I was looking for that little click and the editing, and I was like, how do they do this? That was great.
Yeah, I really jumped off of it. I really did.
Wow.
I'm
Was
just
somebody
kidding.
in the other side? Was somebody in the other side taking the motorbike?
Is Macho.
Well, it stinks.